Hi guys, so I'm going to be showing you a video about beginner's kit for makeup. Sorry about the noise too. My air conditioner, like I say in every video, it just gets really hot in my room. So anyways, this depends on, I'll say during the video also, like what kind of you're starting, like if you're doing just foundation, if you're going to get into that, concealer, just eyes, all of it, like, or just lips, eyebrows, you know. It all depends on you and nobody else. But okay, so let's get on with the video. Okay, so what I'm starting with is going to be foundation, or concealer. Sorry. I have one concealer. It's Rimmel London Matte Perfection in the color Fair Light. It's a concealer and highlighter 2-in-1 duo. That's really good for if you're a beginner and you want to just get in with it, and you don't like get in with makeup and you just want concealer. This is good. You have to get the right color though of your skin tone, which this is right, you're saying. So if you don't want foundation on it with it because you're just getting started and you want to go baby steps, then you can. You just got to get the right color and that would work perfect for you. But that is my personal, like, this is just my kit. Everyone else has different ways of showing how their beginner kit is. So yes, and this is not expensive. I got it at Walmart for only a few dollars, so that's also perfect. Not expensive, you know. Okay. So I have two foundations. One is my Wet n Wild Cover All Cream Foundation in the color Fair Light. Okay, this is really good too. It covers everything. It's not heavy. And if you want to just do foundation, you know, obviously this covers everything. You don't need concealer with it. But I do think that you should do concealer because it doesn't get the under eye circles, and you know, which that's what concealer is for. But this does work really good, and I do recommend this for if you're a beginner. And yeah. My other one is Wet n Wild Ultimate Sheer Tinted Moisturizer. This is in the color 183. This is also really good because it's a moisturizer and it's tinted. That means you can moisturize your skin and you also get like foundation, kind of like a duo again. It's good for if you want just a little bit of light color. It's kind of like BB cream, except for better because I hate BB cream. I mean, the kind that I have at least. But like, it works so nicely. I mean, it's not thick or at all, so it's just like a little cover if you want just a little bit. This is perfect for beginners. I got it for Christmas, so I don't know how much it is and where it came from. It's probably from like Walmart, Target, you know, Kmart. It's for like just for beginning stuff. We'll go on to blush. Here is this blush. This is perfect because it's not, there's two light shades. That's just light for you, and then a darker shade which is still pretty light. And then I usually blend them all together, and it looks really good all together, and it's not too much. So, unless you like, some people just want to maybe do the blush and no foundation and concealer, which that's up to you. That's your opinion, not mine. Alright, so there's this highlighter, or you could use it as a ending thingy. You know, like to keep everything together. It comes with a brush, which is I got from my grandma, so I don't know how much it is and where it came from, but it is really good. It's a really good highlighter, and yeah, sorry about the lighting, but it is in there. It works amazingly. So I do definitely recommend if you want to just start this, or you could put this all over your face and it will like cover everything as well. If you want just that and because you don't want foundation on and stuff, that is all up to you, not me. I'm just giving you some tips and tricks on it. Alright, so now I'll go into brows. Some people, you might want a brush for it. I do not recommend to buy this one. Maybe just get a brush because this pencil is terrible. But what I do recommend is powder kind. It comes with a little brush, and then you just like kind of sweep it on. I don't have any on today at all, but you know, sweep it on. And it's I got it. Where did I get this at? Marshalls for I think a few bucks, which it's still really cheap, and I do definitely recommend this. If you're going to do just eyebrows, that will still work good. Oh yes, I forgot to say also, if you're having foundation and concealer, I would definitely recommend Beauty Blender, because I mean it blends it in. Unless you like don't want to get too overwhelming, then use your hands. But this I do recommend if you want. Alright, if you're going to do just like which I don't see many people do. First, let me just get that part. I do definitely recommend, or if you want just eyeshadow, I have a nudes palette. You want to do nudes because if you're a beginner, you don't want to go too overwhelming with the colors. So here's a nudes palette. It got it at Walmart for like $5, and they're not that pigmented, so it won't be too overwhelming for you. So this palette I do definitely recommend if you're a beginner, because that will work so much better for you, not overwhelming with all the colors like in this palette. I mean, this doesn't have much colors, but more colors than that. It has pink and purples and coral, you know. A little overwhelming for you, so just stay on the nudes if you're a beginner. Alright, so now also with the eyeliner, if you're going to just do eyeliner, or if you're going to not do eyeliner, or if you're going to at all, it don't matter. I definitely do recommend this eyeliner. It's Shermioa, I don't know how to pronounce it. I got it at Marshall's for a few bucks as well. I have used it before, and it comes with a little brush, and this works amazingly if you're going to do eyeliner. If not, then don't buy it. I mean, you can waste your money on something you're not going to use. And that's the whole point. I guess I got eyeliner all over my hand, which I don't know how that happened. But I mean, so I'm not trying. Sorry if I'm making you guys overwhelming. Sorry, I don't mean that. I hate when I get makeup all over me. Well, man, I get my leg and I put my eyeshadow all over. Smart idea, huh? Good enough. Alright. So if you're doing that, with the mascara, if you're doing just mascara, that's alright. The LA Colors mascara. It's a great brush. It just kind of sweeps on, you know. It's not a haul, I'm just kind of I got a tutorial just saying, and it looks very nice. Don't clump, and if it does, you can, if you do have this, you can like fix it up, or you can use a different brush thing. That don't matter what you use. And yep, and it also curls it, for you don't have to get a curler, which I never use because my eyelashes are naturally curly. But if you want them, mascara does curl it up. If you want more, then use the curler. I don't recommend it because I mean that gets scary, putting the thing to your eye and you could pinch your eyelid in it. Yeah, I don't like those things, so whatever. I don't use them ever. And then lip color, I recommend a few things. If you're a beginner and you want some lip color, but not much. There's this lip color. I'm going to get out my back. There's this one, Profusion. I got it from Marshall's for a kit. I would use this one because, I mean, it's a color, but it's not too dark and not too light. It's like my lips but better kind of thing. And if you beginners don't know what that is, that means your lips, pretty much. But different. You see, I did it right down here, and my lips get better. So yes, I do consider that color. Or this one, lip crayon, intense color. It doesn't say what, you know, kind of one, but it's very light. And it's also like my lips get better, and it's also very creamy, which I definitely love when they creamy. Just a light color, which would go very good with anything, both actually. I would not do like, I'll show you some colors I will not do if you're a beginner. Too overwhelming, and also I would not have, unless you want, I mean, it's your choice. But I would not say to get the liner stuff, but these are colors that you would not want you to get because overwhelming. That color, unless you are very much like a red person. I love having red, but I'm not, and I don't even use red till this day. This color, I mean, pigmentation, and it'll show so much on you. This color, unless you're a very pink person and you want much pink, but like I said before, I'm not really a color person. I like the beige and just these two. This color, except for this one, is very smooth, and I love this. It's the lip crayon thing, and I do love this one. But like I said, I'm not a big fan of color at all. Or this one, which also feels very nice. Kind of like this color over here, but it's a little darker. Like the lip crayons feel very nice and moisturizing, but I would not use them because they're very dark, and that will be a little overwhelming for you guys, for you beginners, I should say. Probably should get these off my hand before I turn pink. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but you know me. Just to kind of prove my point of not getting a darker color. But yeah, so those colors that you don't want to use, if you're a beginner. I mean, unless you want to, that's alright. That's just my opinion. Like, I don't use them till this day. So, and I've been having makeup for a very long time. So yes, well, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Bye guys.